functional point of view. First, let me explain you about what is an application. Before that, I'm going to repeat this point once again. PEGA is used for application development. If you want to develop business applications, then one of the product that is being provided by PEGA systems you can use is PEGA Rules Process Commander Environment PRPC. Using PEGA, you are going to develop business process management applications. So before you proceed forward, you need to know about what is an application. This is a very general thing. You might be aware of this. Simple. Application is set of functionalities. Set of functionalities. When I say functionalities are functional components, both means same. So application is set of different functional components together. You take an example. Let's take an example of Amazon application. See, Amazon application is collection of some functionalities. And one more thing is, you don't need to type or write anything while the session is going on, unless I ask you to write down something. Okay? You just need to listen. All this will be already available as a document. I will share you at the end of the class. But your full focus is needed while going through the session. Okay? And application is set of functionalities, or you say functional components. Let's take an Amazon application. There are different functional components. I will tell you. First functional component of user interface is a catalog of the products. Catalog of the products is a UI functional component. Another UI functional component is search result UI. Means if you are searching for a product, the results you get, that is another UI functional component. When I say catalog of the products is home screen, everyone saying, you search for one product. I want to buy a laptop. Laptop, if you search, that is another UI functional component of search results. And for searching products, internally business logic gets executed. So search UI functional component is there, search business functional component is there. Search happens on the database. Means queries will run, search through the database, bring out the results from the database. Correct? So three functional components in one single functionality of search process. You searched the product. Next one, you have selected the product and added to the cart. Cart is one functional component. It holds the list of products you have chosen. Calculate the amount of price as a grand total. Okay, total price based on quantity and grand total of all the products that you have added into cart. So calculation functionality is there. Holding up this product's cart functionality is there. You take this to the checkout screen. Checkout screen is one functional component where it describes the details about all the different ways of payment modes. Choose any one of the payment mode of your wish and click on next. Why I am not showing all this in UI? Because you know about it, correct? All of you, right? All of you should be there in your imagination. Anyone is not able to imagine this? Because it is a regular one that we access many times now day-to-day life. And where you are going to make the payment. Payment gateway is another functional component, and there will be a web service called Live About It. See, if you observe all these functional components, in order to make your business transaction being processed in an application, all these works together. One is connected to another one. Like that, it is going to work. Step-by-step processing. Multi-stepped transaction processing. In that transaction of purchasing a product, from search to till you make the payment, every step, each step is equal to one task. Search is one task, adding product to cart is one task, bringing it to checkout at one task, and choosing the payment details is one task, making the payment is another task, and displaying the results is also a task done by system. Okay, all these are high level I am talking about. Each task is connected. So entirely you are calling it as one transaction. This transaction is collection of multiple steps. In order to design all this, you have so many functional components created. All these are working together. All these functional components are there within one application. So application is collection of different functionalities. Those works together in order to achieve your business goals. Make sense, everyone? Clear? That is very simple real life terminology. Okay. And see, if you have an application, Definitely you need to log into application in order to make it possible to run the business. If it is authenticated application, there are some application unauthenticated, means Google, just Google search engine is unauthenticated. You don't need to log in for search process and all. Gmail, authenticated. You must log in to see your inbox, to compose mails. Gmail is authenticated, means username password required. Google is not going to ask you anything about username password. Directly open Google page, search for the product, search for something, you will get the results. That is unauthenticated. Generally, all your business applications are authenticated applications wherever you go. If you are going to log into an application, definitely if you want to log in, you need username and password. So generally, we call it as username and password, or you may call it as login ID and password. If it is Gmail, you call it as Gmail ID. If it is a Facebook, you call it as FB ID. And if it is Instagram, you call it as Insta ID. Based on application, they have their own terminology of calling a user ID or login ID, which is generic terminology. And they have their specific terminology given. Similarly, in PEGA also, whenever you are going to log into PRPC, the login ID or username, anything, you call it in the PRPC terminology, you call it as operator ID. What do you call it as? Operator ID. If I use the terminology of operator ID, which means login ID, the login ID which we use in order to log into PRPC environment to create applications or to execute application functionalities to make the business transactions, that is called as operator ID. Everyone clear? So whenever you install PEGA by following the video in YouTube channel, I'm sorry, after you install PEGA, you would be seeing three icons like this on your desktop getting created. Okay. How many of you are pending with installation? Those who got error message, they have shared screenshot. I asked them to contact at 11 o'clock on the phone number directly by making a phone call 9652532753. Before that, you should send the error screenshot. And other resources who have never started installing this particular software, today itself you download and finish it by tomorrow at any cost. Don't send us any messages related to installation process on Sunday. Okay, Sunday we do not respond for this because our employees will not be available. It will not be good if I ask them to look into issues on Sunday also. 99.99% finish it on this Saturday itself at any cost. Offline people, if you want to download the software, if you have a pen drive, you bring it and take it from our staff. Okay, bring your pen drive, you can take it instead of downloading. If you have already downloaded, that is well and good. Okay, if you have a pen drive or you want to collect in your phone, you have a data cable, collect it in your phone connecting data cable and all, and you are going to upload it into your laptop and install. But finish the installation process at any cost by end of tomorrow. Okay, so now after you install PEGA following that video, it is very simple to do. You will be getting three icons on your desktop: startup, login, and shutdown. See, when you install PEGA, what will be installed on your system? Let me tell you. So when you install PEGA, it is going to install PRPC product related coding, and it is going to install Tomcat server. What is that? Tomcat server, and it is going to install PGSQL database environment and server. All that will be installed on a single go. That is very simple. Now, if you want to work on PEGA rules process command environment anytime, listen to me carefully. Okay. See, anytime if you want to log in, use access PRP's environment and log into that home version, you need to double click on startup. What will happen when you double click on startup? It will open a command prompt window like this. It will start running so many commands automatically in this command prompt. You need to bother about what is being running there. But double clicking on startup means you are trying to bring up the application server Tomcat. You are trying to do what? You are going to bring up the server. You are starting the server, Tomcat server. Once the Tomcat server successfully starts, you should be able to log into PRPC. You should never close this startup command prompt directly. Remember that. Okay, you should never close directly. By this time already, if you have done that, no problem. I'll tell you workaround, follow that. As long as this command prompt is up and running, you should be able to log into PEGA by double click on login icon. So first icon is what? Startup icon. You click on startup and then you click on login. How do you know whether server is started or not? It will take some time to start the server. Once server is started, you will see one message in this command prompt. Server startup in so and so milliseconds. What is that server startup in so and so milliseconds? Where do you find that in this? These many messages are there, right? You don't need to bother about finding it in here. Once you start up, just leave it for 15 minutes initial days. For me, it will take 5 minutes. Initially, for you guys, it may take even 15 minutes also. You leave it for 10 minutes, minimize this, and double click on login. If you are getting login screen, means server is already started. Otherwise, if you find it is still loading, this browser window is still loading, keep on loading means still server is coming up. It is pretty much possible for every one of you for initial 2 weeks time. First 2 weeks time, your server will be slow, your PEGA environment will be so slow. It is not your laptop. Your laptop should work as usual how it was working before. Okay. PEGA environment, you may find it is little slower than my environment. And you may see it takes around 10 to 15 minutes to come up. Okay. If it is still loading, you wait. Once the server is up here, automatically login screen will load. Okay, login screen will automatically load means you click on login, it keeps on rotating in the browser and login page will come up. And then you need to log into PRPC using default credentials that was being told in the video. Administrator@pega.com. What is the password? Install. Administrator@pega.com and password is install. I am going to log into PRPC now. These are the default credentials wherever you go in this world, PEGA home or enterprise, anywhere. Now you can start working on PEGA PRPC environment to create your own business applications. Make sense, everyone clear? Okay, you have worked for 2 hours and you wanted to close it. At the left bottom corner of the screen, you have log off option. Like Gmail on the right top, you will find a circle, right? Same way, left bottom PEGA, you will find one circle. Click on that and choose log off. You logged off. You can close your browser. This command prompt you should never directly close. Instead, what you should do, you should double click on shutdown. I think this was being told in the video, right? When you double click on shutdown, another command prompt will open. Two command prompts are running now, right? Both will get closed automatically in 2 to 3 minutes or maybe 1 minute. That means you have properly brought down your application server. You properly started, you properly brought down by commands. This is a healthy process. For example, power has gone. This command prompt got closed. By mistake, you closed it. That means you have killed the process in between which is running. It may cause into crash of the server. Correct? Next time when you try to open PEGA and start a PEGA environment, you may find 404 error in the login screen, or you may find it is not starting at all. No need to worry. Remember this clearly. All the time you work on PEGA for next 3.5 months, stop your antivirus. For no reason you are going to bring it up. Don't worry about it. You are not accessing anything unwanted. Nothing will happen. I don't even have antivirus on my systems since the beginning. Okay. We don't need to buy antivirus unless we are a business. Okay. Personal laptop, what we do, we access Facebook, Gmail, all are authenticated and all are pretty much protected. So you don't need to much worry about antivirus is there or not there. In fact, if you ask me, I say you don't purchase antivirus. Not required at all. Unless you take your friend's pen drive and insert. Okay. And now see this, sometimes it is possible for you and me, server will not come up. Server will not shut down properly. You double click on shutdown, window will come, that will not close. There is no option you directly close that time, but not every time. If it is not closing in a proper manner, you close it, what to do? But what is the workaround you are going to follow to bring the application server in a safe manner? Okay, listen to me carefully. This one you have to follow whenever you are not getting this server startup not happening properly. At least once you are able to log into PRPC, at least once. In future, anytime if you have any issue with startup server login issue, get back to me, don't uninstall. Never uninstall PEGA if you are able to log in at least one anytime. Okay, you install today, you logged in. In future, never uninstall PEGA because you are not getting the login screen or server started. Okay, we can fix it. There is a simple workaround in home version. You must have installed PEGA on some drive, correct? C drive or D drive. We preferably tell you D drive. Go to the respective drive. You'll find a folder like this: PRPC Personal Edition. Open this folder. What do you see now? Tomcat. Go to Tomcat. You will see Kafka. With name Kafka, two folders you are seeing, correct? First folder is Kafka with some version number. Second folder is Kafka-data. You need to select this folder and shift to delete it. I will show you. See here. I am going to close my server directly. I killed the process, right? If I start now, it may not come up properly. So what should I do? Workaround. I will show you even the issues with this folder also. I wanted to show you. That's why I'm doing it. This is very, very important. Anytime you have issue, refer back to the day 4 video. Okay. Shift delete. I'm clicking means permanently I'm trying to delete. It will not allow. See, there is one file by name lock, which is not getting deleted. Okay, skip this particular file. Remaining are deleted. Still folder is there. Open the folder. Lock file is there. Select this file. Shift delete. This file also may get prevented from deletion. Say yes. Even if it is showing that pop-up multiple times, say yes, yes, yes. Definitely it will get deleted. Now still something remaining, right? Come back and shift delete Kafka folder. It will be deleted permanently. Actually, this folder contains messages related to queue processors. We will be learning practically. This you will never do in real time because you will never have access to servers. Admin team will take care. You don't need to bother. This is home version I'm talking about. Admin tasks are not your task. Only development. Server is not up. No problem. Admin team will take care. Okay. Now here you go. You need to double click on startup. It may take a while. Okay, to bring up the application server. Because I killed the process, it may little bit slow for me now. Now, I don't know whether the server is started or not. I don't want to wait. I will click on login. Double click on login. This is what I told. See, you see the browser is running, correct? Browser is still loading. As long as browser is loading, you leave it. This will run for some time and it is going to show the login screen, load the login screen. Once the server is up, you don't even need to wait for the messages. But actually, the message that is going to get displayed is server startup in so and so milliseconds. By the time you find it with your eyes, it may scroll up. Okay, so better not too much bother about that. Okay, everyone clear with this? I'm pretty much I mean expecting you guys not to uninstall PEGA anytime in future for any reason. You logged in once after installation, fine, it will work forever. I will tell you what is the thing that you need to do to fix that particular issue. This is going to work 100% sure for everyone in case if you have server issues. PEGA cloud environment. In real time, will we work on PEGA cloud environment? That's not PEGA cloud. Most of the PEGA servers that you have today, 97 to 98% are dedicated servers only, not cloud. Okay. One or two clients may have cloud. Most of the PEGA applications are revenue generating applications. Remember, see, they're spending money means definitely they'll expect money by the process running, correct? Revenue generating applications, definitely most of the applications. That's why that will not be given to the cloud. That will be maintained by the clients on their own dedicated servers. In reality, PEGA will not be installed on your laptop. You join a company, you will be assigned with a laptop, correct? They will not give you PEGA software to install on your machine. It will not work like that. They install PEGA in a server called as development server. I'll tell you other servers also. You and 3 employees are there in the project, right? For all of you, PEGA will be accessible from a server. They will give you one URL, so-and-so URL.com, something like that. Or that is internal to your organization. Okay, hanover.com, for example, humanahealthcare.com, like that, they will give you. Okay, or maybe it will have IP address. That is development server. Okay, now that URL will be given to all of you 4. You got the laptop from your company, right? You open the web browser, copy paste the URL here into the browser, whatever the URL they give. You will get the login screen, you'll work on. Where are you working? On a connecting to a server, all of you are working at a time. Understand clear, everyone? So it will not be installed like this. You never need to bother about installation, startup, shutdown, that and all is not your job. There will be admin
Yes,
teams
Mixer.
who are going to take care of all this. Okay. Yes, please.
Sorry to disturb. I have a small doubt. While I was trying to install the software in my laptop, everything went smooth. But the issue is, why I run the shutdown window after
Hmm.
completion of my installation, but but
Hmm.
the problem is the command prompt only got closed, but not the startup window.
That's what. Sometimes even I do face the issues. Shutdown command prompt will come, it gets closed, but not startup. There is no other way. I'll close manually, like I have shown now, and I will delete the Kafka data folder. Again, I go in and I'm going to delete that lock folder and do workaround and then startup. It will work fine. There's no problem. With some issues will be there like this with home version. Anyhow, this is not our job. No need to much worry about. Okay.
Okay.
So this is very much important information that I have to give you before
Actually,
we
my
proceed
concern
forward.
was it
I know
doesn't
we
affect
did not cover
my
much in this subject.
practice sessions, right?
It will not affect anything. See, your PEGA software will not affect your personal laptop, any other things. Your practice also will not get disturbed unless you are not going to uninstall without implementing it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Even if it is not coming up in next 1 minute, it will come up when you follow the workaround. Okay. It will not take much time also. Okay. Everyone clear? See, we are going to talk about the types of applications. What is the message that you will see whether PEGA started properly? That's what I told. If PEGA started properly, you will see a message like server startup in so and so milliseconds. Some message. That's what you can see here somewhere. It will be difficult to find out in these many messages. Somewhere you will find that server startup in so and so milliseconds. It's keep on running. You can find if you wanted. If you have interest, you can try to search on that command prompt. Okay. So I was not able to cover much, I know. So starting from Monday, okay, tomorrow is Saturday and day after tomorrow Sunday. We have our classes from Monday to Friday, and Saturday, Sunday there is no class. If I am going to take up the session on any Saturday, Sunday, I will inform you 1 or 2 weeks before. Sunday I will not take definitely, but Saturday I may take sometimes if we are lagging and getting more holidays because of festivals. That will happen usually during from August to December people only. Okay, from your batch onwards, only Pongal is there in between. Other than that, there is no other big festivals and all. You will not get much disturbance of this holidays and all. Okay, so probably you do not have too many holidays this time. So your training will go and gets completed on time. Okay, and I will take sometime Saturday session. I will intimate you about the same. 3 days for Pongal holidays. Saturday, Sunday. All festivals this year are Sunday. Okay, mostly Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Anyhow, you will be celebrating. You'll take holiday on Monday also that time. Okay, so you are getting anyhow 3 days, no problem. So I will inform you, no problem about it. And we have only 4 minutes. I will explain you on Monday about types of applications. Everyone must know about it. Framework application and implementation application. What is the purpose to create a framework application? What is the purpose to create implementation application? Once this is completed within half an hour, first half an hour, that will be done. And next, we will be practically working on creating new application. For the next half an hour, we will be able to create framework application only. Means Monday, explanation about how to create explanation about types of applications, framework and implementation. For first half an hour, it will be okay. And the next half an hour, creating framework application, it will take half an hour. If possible, implementation application also will be done. Because creating framework application, if it takes 20 minutes, for creating implementation application will take only 10 minutes. What is the reason? Same you are going to do, only one option is change. Second time while you are going to do, it can be little bit quick. Okay, we can do it little bit quick. So that is what we are going to see on Monday. So we are going to see all of you on Monday. Please don't feel like we are simply spending the time without covering the subject. We will enter into the subject from Monday, and today also we entered, but because of this, what is the server login, all this, because this is pretty much needed. Otherwise, you'll simply uninstall every time, because that is simple shift delete, uninstall of that. So I have to tell about this. That's why I have spent time today, apart from the questions. I hope by this time, everyone who has decided to join this training, all your queries would have been sorted out, and you got clear cut information about this managing this PEGA PRPC environment on your personal laptop, right? So wind up for today. We will continue tomorrow. I mean, like Monday. Tomorrow, Saturday, day after tomorrow, Sunday. Monday, I know that people do not wake up morning at 7 o'clock, but please realize that you are going to take it as your next level of career. Even if it is Monday, no problem. Wake up as usual. Okay. Like how you wake up today, yesterday, same way, Monday. I know it is generally, even I will not be able to wake up on Monday. That is a general tendency of the people. But leave that from your mind and do it like Thursday, Wednesday. Okay. Don't be absent because it is Monday. Okay. Even online also, same thing. Okay. Fine. We will wind up for today. And from Monday onwards,
Yeah.
your sessions will be going to give you technical and functional knowledge about PEGA and practical knowledge about PEGA. Be ready with your laptop by tomorrow end of day. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
We'll wind up.
Yeah. Hi, Archit.
Just call me.
Yeah.
Okay. Please call me.